It was the middle of the night. A biting wind swept across the frozen Yalu River, the icy line between dictatorship and the unknown. A 13-year-old girl clutched her mother's hand. Their bodies trembled, not just from cold, but from fear. Behind them, North Korea. In front, China. They didn't know if they'd survive the crossing. But one thing was certain. If they stayed, they would die in silence. Her name was Yeonmi Park. And on this night, she ran toward freedom, not knowing that one day, her voice would echo through the halls of the United Nations. Yeonmi was born in 1993 in the city of Hysan, near the Chinese border. To the world, North Korea is secretive, closed, dark. But to Yeonmi, it was home. A home where electricity was rare, food was scarcer, and thinking was dangerous. Children were taught to worship the Kim family, not question them. She believed their leader could read minds, so she didn't even dare to think. Hunger followed her like a shadow. Her classmates dropped dead in class. She dug through dirt, ate insects, and saw death daily. But the worst was, she thought this was normal, until a smuggled DVD changed her entire world. One day, Yeonmi's sister snuck home a forbidden treasure, a DVD of a foreign movie, Titanic. Not a war film, not propaganda, just love. For the first time, Yeonmi saw people giving up everything, for love, not loyalty to a dictator. And something cracked inside her. If people can choose to die for love, why can't I live for freedom? That moment lit a fire that would burn through every chain around her soul. But fire attracts danger. The regime arrested her father, tortured him, and now their only choice was escape. The escape was a gamble with death. They paid brokers, strangers who promised safety. But safety is expensive. What Yeonmi didn't know was that she and her mother were being sold into human trafficking. Her mother was raped before her eyes to protect her. Yeonmi was sold for less than $300. A human life priced lower than a smartphone. For 2 years, she lived as a shadow, hiding in homes, forests, and brothels. She watched other girls disappear. Her father died of cancer in China, never knowing freedom. Yeonmi buried his ashes in secret at night, alone. But she kept moving, because if she stopped, she would become just another lost name. In 2009, Yeonmi and her mother made a final, desperate attempt, crossing the Gobi Desert into Mongolia. They walked for hours in minus 30 degrees Celsius temperatures. At one point, Yeonmi wanted to die in the snow, but her mother whispered, "We are not birds in a cage. We are not dogs. We are human." They survived. Mongolian border guards found them. Yeonmi begged to live. She pointed a knife at her own throat and screamed, "If you send us back, we'll die. Just kill us here." The guards didn't kill them. They called the South Korean embassy. And for the first time in her life, Yeonmi saw a sunrise that didn't come with fear. She was free. But freedom isn't the end of the story. It was the beginning. In South Korea, Yeonmi started school. She couldn't speak English. She was years behind. But she devoured books like they were food. She studied political science, human rights, and began telling her story. Her first speech was shaky. She cried. But her voice, raw, trembling, cut through the world like a blade of truth. Millions watched. She spoke at the One Young World Summit. Then the United Nations. Then Harvard. Then the world. Today, Yeonmi Park is more than a survivor. She is a freedom fighter. A global human rights activist. Her story, once forbidden, is now in books, classrooms, interviews, podcasts, and stages around the globe. She says, "The most powerful way to fight oppression is to tell the truth." She still receives threats, still faces criticism, but her courage never wavers, because she knows that somewhere, a girl like her is still trapped, still starving, still silenced. And Yeonmi, the girl who crossed frozen rivers and deserts, will keep speaking until the world listens, until freedom is not a dream, but a right, for all, forever.